Hi everyone, it's your girl NueNew the Hair Diva, and I'm back with you with a very important video. This video is going to be a Najowion's World video, and it's going to be talking about my battle with smoking cigarettes, and only cigarettes, so don't y'all be getting the wrong idea about that. Alright, so I want to just give you a little bit of breakdown of how I started, my so-called reasons for starting, how long I have been doing it, the effects it has had on me, when I came to change in my thought process, and what I have done now to kind of correct or change the situation of smoking cigarettes. Okay. So in the beginning, I believe I started smoking cigarettes, unfortunately, probably at the age of 17, 18 years old. It was kind of like the thing to do. Most of my friends was doing it, and unfortunately, I was influenced and I smoked a cigarette. From that, I will accept full blame that I liked it, and I continued to do it. So as I started to, become a parent and have children, each pregnancy that I had, I completely stopped smoking cigarettes. I don't really even understand how I did, because I know it is very difficult for some people to just stop cold turkey with smoking cigarettes. But I am grateful that with each child that I had, there's only 4, I stopped smoking cigarettes during those pregnancies. And I would say I probably didn't even smoke cigarettes for the first 8 months of their lives. I was a parent that breastfed my children, so I didn't do it. However, I noticed that what started to happen later on with me going back to smoking, after having all of my children, I'm coming closer to the present time, I noticed that as I got stressed out, I wanted a cigarette. I remembered the nicotine flavor. I remembered the taste, how I felt, and that's how it becomes an addiction, because I wanted that taste and feeling back again, and I wasn't having any more children. So without allowing that to overtake me, I was told by my oldest daughter that I was going to be a G mama, which is grandma in New Jersey terms. And after finding out that I was going to be a G mama, it made me nervous. And I started smoking again. And I, would go outside to smoke. And then I would smoke in my bathroom. And, it just became more than what I wanted. However, the price of the cigarettes never bothered me. Well, it did bother me if I felt as though there was something else I wanted, but I needed cigarettes. But, honestly, it never really bothered me. So, to get past that, we are talking present day now. You have seen my video with me telling you about breaking down, helping me out. I think I smoked a whole pack of cigarettes that day. And in each pack you get about 20 cigarettes. Now, before I continue on, I probably should have said this in the beginning. I am not asking anyone to start to smoke cigarettes. I don't want any children to start to smoke cigarettes. Do not let your friends, family, your peer pressure, anyone influence you to smoke cigarettes. It is not healthy. There is nothing to gain out of it except for losing your teeth, possibly a disease that will harm your throat, your nose, your your tongue, that you can possibly die from. It is a very, very bad habit to have. So my disclaimer is, don't do it. If you do anything NueNew says, don't smoke cigarettes. And I'm happy to say that none of my children smoke cigarettes. Okay, so now to get to the matter at hand. I was in a place where I was like, I needed me another pack of cigarettes. And just so happened that pack of cigarettes cost $8. I was like, are y'all kidding me? $8? No. NueNew can find so much more stuff to spend $8 on than some cigarettes. And because my children have been bugging me and yelling at me and saying, Mommy, what are you going to do if you get sick? Because they know that's my favorite saying. I said, okay, I am not giving up $8 for a pack of cigarettes no more. That was my boost to stop smoking. And I absolutely know that it is difficult to stop smoking for a lot of people. But for me, the price made my decision. However, like I said, it's hard to stop smoking cold turkey, so I needed to wean myself down off of the cigarettes completely. So yes, I am not smoking cigarettes, but I have started doing kind of the vapor cigarettes, which is like water. It does have nicotine, but I learned that with a full pack of cigarettes, you get 24 grams of nicotine per cigarette. With the vapor, you have choices of 6, 12, 18, and 24. Those are the grams of nicotine. So I went completely in half from 24 all the way down to 12. And I want to show you a product that I researched a lot of videos on. I discussed with my therapist, because yes, NueNew is seeing a therapist. And I've also discussed it with my children, in the sense of what will be comfortable for them to be around. So the product that I want to talk to you about is called E-Roll. This is what it looks like. It almost looks like a little iPhone, and that was really cute. This is a vapor cigarette, and you have to purchase this liquid that you see here. This one just so happens to be called Vapor Blunt. And if you can see right here, I'll try to bring it closer. I got the one that is 12 grams of nicotine. And if you couldn't see that, you have options of 0, 6, 12, I believe this says 18, and then there's 24. So I went all the way down to 12. I cut it in half. And I'll be honest with you, you cannot taste it. If you are a Newport menthol smoker and you are trying to get off of cigarettes, and you do decide to try the vapor cigarettes, cut it in half. You will taste a tiny, tiny bit of nicotine, but it doesn't really do anything for you. So this is the E-Roll, and let me just tell you really quickly what it says on the back. It says the E-Roll is an alternative to smoking a traditional tobacco-based cigarette. It is not to be used as a form of nicotine replacement therapy and is not intended for use as a smoking cessation device. This product should not be used by persons under the age of 18 or persons who demonstrate sensitivity to nicotine, women who are pregnant or breastfeeding, or persons with a heart condition. So let me show you on the inside what this looks like. What you get on the inside is the paper that tells you how to work your device. You also get your warranty card. And this is what the device looks like. So this is your cigarette or your vapor faux cigarette. And this here is the charger that it actually comes in. And this is one of the reasons why I picked it up. I didn't want to walk around with a large device that looked like, you know, something crazy I was putting to my mouth. And I wanted it to be easy to be charged. So as you can see down here, you have your openings for the charger. It opens here on the side. If you're charging, you place your cigarette on the inside and the light lights up blue. It will go out when your vapor cigarette is lit. To remove it, you press this button and it slightly pops out so that you can pull it out. So this is the charger. Also within this box, you take out the plastic lining that holds your charger and your first cigarette. And inside here you get all the mechanical workings as well as an extra vapor cigarette. You have the battery, which is this piece here, your charger. This is the USB cord within this box. These two pieces here are kind of like your filter. I'm calling it a filter, but this is where you place your oil. And this is your lighting mechanism. Alright, so of course this is my first time doing all of this, so I'm just going to tell you my reasons for getting it. I don't really want to kind of promote vapor products or cigarette products. I'm just letting you know that I battle with smoking cigarettes. I am 5 days clean of a actual store-bought cigarette and 5 days into only having 12 grams of nicotine through my vapor cigarette. Now the way this works is the vapor cigarette, you know, it looks like this. You want to hold it upside down to pull out this piece here. And this piece here, if you can see, it is what holds your oil on the inside. There is a little hole there where you would place this oil that you get here. Now these come in all flavors. They have apple, apple pie, pineapple, watermelon, cherry. You can even get flavors of cigarettes. I do know that it is a gadget, and if you haven't known by now, NueNew is a gadget girl. But I just wanted to show you that it is a product that I felt I needed to help wean myself off. And what I like about it is all I really have as a taste in my mouth is pineapple. I've noticed that I don't reach for it that often because I don't see a pack of cigarettes. I'm not thinking about it. At times I can just hold this device in my hands and never even really put it to my lips. So I'm not burning out cigarettes that I haven't actually smoked. And I'm not actually using the item itself. So when you take the lid off the oil that you have here, there is an opening. And you have to be very careful to get that oil into that little hole there. You want to hold the device upside down to place it back on. And you're pretty much ready. And like I said, you have the charger. This charger, if you charge it full, you will have it for 2 chargings of any one particular cigarette. So I'm going to quickly show you what it does. The bottom of it will light up blue, and that made me happy. That's to give you a simulation of your fire. The oil that is at the top, all you're going to really taste is whatever flavor that you pick. And like I said, I went down to 12 grams. By the time I finish this, which will take forever, I think I will go to 6 grams. Hopefully, I won't even have to go to 6 grams. I will be done with smoking store-bought cigarettes and the vapor all together. So I'm going to inhale to show you what it looks like at the bottom, and exhale to show you the smoke effect that you get. Okay, so if you saw that the bottom of this lights blue, and I just have like a fruity flavor of pineapple taste in my mouth, and a small hint of nicotine, just enough for me to say okay, and then I'm good. The other good thing about this is it's not on fire. So, you know, I could just put this in my pocket. I'm done. I don't have to walk outside in the cold, in the hot heat. I can do it in stores, in my home. I'm not giving off secondhand smoke that I know of, because, you know, I'm still doing more research around the children. However, I try not to smoke anything around my children. I don't want them to think that that's something that, you know, they can just go on ahead and do. So I don't know how long this video is, but I'm going to do it one more time, and then the video will be done. So the bottom is going to light blue. And there is smoke. But it's not really smoke. It is just a vapor that you're getting. If you was to put your hand in front of it, it actually blows out quite cool. And you get a small little smell of pineapple, and like I said, a small little taste of pineapple. If you have any other questions or concerns about my battle with smoking and the choice that I made to try to wean myself off of smoking totally, please, by all means, leave your questions and comments below. I will get back to you. If you are looking for something to try to help you stop smoking and not chew gum and not take a patch, I will definitely let you know where I got this from, how much I paid for it, and, you know, all the pros and cons for me so far. Alright everyone, that is Najawion's World. To all be blessed. Thank you so much for sticking with me to the end. Questions and comments down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!